You're gonna tell me how to do the list?
Eat a burger.
Eat a
and
burger.
Put it to rest.
Do it.
Now we know. Daddy's at the law firm until 8 hours, and Davey's watching XXX down in the fucking basement.
Get that out of my face. But you punch the burger?
I'm gonna throw it.
Did you go to therapy?
Yes.
Yeah, we changed it. We're back up.
Come on. You got a lot of Bobby Knight in you. You got a lot of Bobby Knight in you. We've seen him in 2 places.
All right, Healthy Debate Wednesday. That's a bad visual. Healthy Debate Wednesday, June 12th. Game 3 of the finals tonight. We'll talk, obviously, all things off the court. The unfortunate injury, the elbow injury, the game the other night against Kirk Minahan. But let me first tell you about our friends at DraftKings. We have that up? What, Jason set it up? Got it? Good. Let me tell you about our friends at DraftKings. Did you ever play the over-under game with your friends? You know, think I could eat that slice of pizza in under 30 seconds, or I know it'll take you over a minute to down that 2-liter. If you have, then you're going to love Pick 6, the new fantasy game from DraftKings, an official partner of the NBA. Here's how to play during the NBA playoffs, NBA finals. It's super simple. First, download the DraftKings Pick 6 app. Then pick between 2 and 6 players and choose if they'll have more or less of a stat, like rebounds, points, assists, and more. Track your picks and play against others for a shot to win huge cash prizes. That's all there is to it. And for all first-time Pick 6 players, check this out. New customers play $5 and get 50 in Pick 6 credits. Play Pick 6 from DraftKings, the new fantasy app that packs more fun into less time. Download the new DraftKings Pick 6 app now and use code RICO. New customers play $5 and get 50 in Pick 6 credits. That's code RICO, R-I-C-O, only on the DraftKings Pick 6 app. The crown is yours. All right. So if you're looking and you're like, what the hell is going on? Why are you in a sling? Monday night we play KMS, Team KMS, Kirk Minahan's team. Late in the second half, take a you fixing this, Jason? Yeah. All right, no sweat. Take a hit, a blindside, an undercut to the legs while going up for a layup. Landed on my face. Turns out that the elbow bracing the fall takes more of the brunt of the injury, the worst of the injury, or the crux of the injury, and radial fracture. As it turns out, got worse and worse through the night. Radial fracture. 2 weeks in this sling for sure. 4 to 6 weeks, maybe full-time recovery. A lot of trouble sleeping. A lot of trouble wiping your ass. Definite problem. The play itself. Listen, I know I said earlier, I didn't apologize. It was a half-ass apology. If you watch the first one. On the undercut in the game before that, he went to go help that guy up immediately. His first reaction was, what did I do? In terms of me, you turn your back, you make a dirty play. So it's a half-ass apology, and it's just not a basketball play. It's guys in a men's league game or in a pickup game, like looking to just try and make it out of there and not get hurt. It was a dirty play. But I guess some of it is my fault for even participating when somebody doesn't know the game. But if you don't know the game, stay the fuck out of the way and try not to get anybody hurt. So I put a little bit on me and a lot on the other guy. So that's where we're at. Brutal injury. Hurts a lot. Pain in the ass. So I don't know. What do you guys say? Like, I'm trying not to make too big of a deal of it, but
yeah, I think as long as you're good to go by July 1st, this is just a little hiccup.
Exactly.
The big problem is he ruined your golf day. The one day.
The one day.
365 days in the year. Bosco can only find one day to golf.
Trying to find one day to play golf.
Would you rather it be your right arm or your left arm?
Much rather it be the left.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
Can you write or anything like that with it?
You can write a little bit. Yeah, I mean, it just sucks. Like there's definitely motion and stuff like that. You can pick things up. You can figure it out.
It's not like the worst break you've ever had.
No, it's not. It's not like agonizing. It's definitely getting more movement. I could lift it up.
You didn't break your shoulder.
No. I can lift it up a little bit more than I could yesterday, so that's progress. I'm hoping maybe they're just wrong, and it's like better than. Yeah, that's fine.
Then you could write.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's better in a week, and they're just wrong.
Would
you
rather
in 2 weeks it's fully recovered?
Rather have a broken leg or a broken arm?
Healthy debate. I could ruin you in this argument.
Yeah, I don't know actually. I think you'd rather have a broken arm. Yeah. I think you'd rather have a broken arm.
Dude, the leg sucks.
Leg's bad. Especially if it's the right leg, you can't drive. Yeah.
Me.
Yeah.
It was legitimately, it puts you into like a bad state of mind. because you can't do anything for yourself.
Right.
Like you want to get a glass of water, you can't do it.
Yeah.
You want to like
Plus,
make
you're just laying up there on the on the couch
it
and
blows.
shit. Yeah, it's
Counter-
brutal.
with a broken arm, you can't like jerk off. You can't like blog as hard. Like it's really like there's not that many like negatives.
No.
Counterpoint: if you break your leg, you can sit on your ass all day. No one will question you.
That's a good point.
Okay,
But do you want to be doing that? You know what I mean? Like we're in the business of moving around.
during the winter. It's elite.
During the winter, yeah, I'd rather.
Summer sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see your point.
But off of that, obviously injury. Let's healthy debate some of the dirtiest plays, or what do you have? You have injuries or you have dirty plays?
I have the top 15 dirtiest players in NBA history by clutch points.
Okay.
Number 1, Draymond Green. Do you think Gus is dirtier than Draymond Green? We're just gonna go through all these players and see who
I
Gus
don't
is
know
dirtier.
I don't know if Draymond ever bridged anybody.
I mean, he punched his teammate in practice.
He was motivating them. Bridging is brutal. So yeah, worse than Draymond, I would say.
Bill Laimbeer. Is Gus
Bill
dirtier?
Laimbeer was pretty dirty. Bill Laimbeer was pretty dirty. Very dirty.
Dikembe Mutombo.
I didn't know Mutombo was dirty. That one shocks me. I know he was in my time frame, but what are they saying, or why are they saying he was dirty?
He injured at least 25 players during his career.
Really?
Elbows. I would have bitched him in the paint.
Interesting. I didn't know he was dirty.
Bruce Bowen.
Unfamiliar.
What do you mean?
Unfamiliar for the fact that he was dirty.
Oh, okay.
Unfamiliar that he
it
was
says,
dirty.
Antics and play style can be described as malicious.
Intentionally
He
land
seemingly
under the
intended
feet
to hurt
of...
opponents, exemplified by how he would intentionally land under the feet
All right,
of
so
jump shooters.
that escaped me. I didn't know he was dirty
What
like that.
about Zaza Pachulia? He took out Kawhi in the Western Conference Finals.
Yep, that was
Number
dirty
5.
play.
Stiff-armed Luke Babbitt. Who could forget that?
This is your guy, Charles Oakley.
Charles Oakley was tough. I don't know if he was dirty.
I mean, maybe you just think he's tough because he played for your team.
Rasheed Wallace was crazy. I don't know if he was dirty. Ron Artest was crazy.
With the fans.
With the fans.
Now, Ron Artest or Metta World Peace?
Well, I met
Who's
him.
winning in a fight?
Ron Artest. I met him and I kept calling him Ron. So that was the day. Dukes had a tough day that day.
Kevin Garnett.
Yeah. Oh
real
my
tough
God.
day.
Yes. A hungover, lost my phone in the city day.
Kevin Garnett was a little dirty in terms of his talk.
I see that more. Like he was more of a trash talker than like physical.
He was physical. He was both physical, yeah.
But he was.
Grayson Allen was dirty. Grayson Allen, as a former Duke guy, Grayson Allen was dirty.
Is Gus as dirty as Grayson Allen?
Just about, yeah. Allen, he trips people. It's intentionally trying to hurt. Yeah,
Except he's a McDonald's All-American.
exactly.
Gus works at McDonald's.
Right, exactly.
No, I'm kidding. Love Gus.
Exactly.
Just a fair shot. All clean. Dennis Rodman.
Usually in the form, putting his body. Yeah, he was putting his body on the line. Dirty. He's dirty on the Pippen.
Number 12. We could just
We'll skip over him.
He's
dirty.
dirty.
Dirty everywhere.
He's
dirty.
Why?
Just a bad person.
Karl Malone, he's dirty everywhere. Skip Karl Malone.
He's a bad person. Just skip.
Skip Karl Malone.
Likes diapers. Chris Paul.
He's sneaky dirty.
Sneaky dirty. I'm surprised Larry Bird wasn't on here too, because they said he was a little dirty, sneaky dirty like that.
And then 14th is Rick Mahorn.
Rick Mahorn, before my time. Who's 15?
Morris twins.
Oh,
Markeith.
okay. All right. Yeah, so you got some obviously dirty stuff on there.
Any college basketball players that come to mind?
Allen comes to mind. Gerald Henderson for that play that he came in with the elbow
Yeah, to
first
Tyler
on
Hansbrough.
Hansborough. Yeah, especially hearing that. He didn't apologize for that one. You know, or Krzyzewski never apologized, defended his player.
Now Michigan, Fab Five against or Leitner.
Leitner was dirty for sure. Leitner was really good, but he was dirty. But yeah, I feel like that phase of the game has gone away. It's not really. There's guys who are tough. It's not dirty. You know, like you could say, what do you think? Edie's dirty? I don't think so.
Edie?
No, I'm just saying the big men, like they get the reputation of they're playing like they're dirty, they're big, just because they're big and they're on, in that style of Big Ten play.
Are there any coaches you think are dirty or?
A lot of them back in the day before NIL, a lot of them were dirty.
I mean, I love Pitino. Look up his stories at Kentucky and the throwing away the money and.
I mean, give Pitino a break. Wrong place, wrong time.
Such an asshole. All right, let's load them up. How many you got?
I got a loaded clip.
All right, dude. We'll do some injuries as well too. You have those too, right, Dukes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Steve from
All
Long
right, go ahead.
Island.
Rico, you got me?
Yep.
All right. First off, thoughts and prayers. No one wants to see you laid up. Hope you're on the mend.
Thanks.
I liked your blog this morning recapping the events. I'd like to kind of speak briefly on the notion that's been tossed around that Gus is like a liability on the court.
Yeah.
If you actually watch the tape and even like the recent video of them practicing, you can absolutely tell that he has at least somewhat a knowledge of what's going on out there. I think Kirk is trying to portray Gus in like a positive, non-threatening light because of what's going on in Chicago. And I get that, but those of us who've played sports know that like those non-intentional, intentional dirty plays, if he just cowered while you were taking it to the rack, that's one thing. But you see for a split second, it may be like half of a frame, but he almost like slew foot hip checks you where you topple over. So
well, that's the thing. And ultimately, it doesn't matter if a guy scores in these games. Like you don't play all out defense. Don't get me wrong. Like last possession of the game, yeah, you play hard. You want to win. You do that. But how many times have you seen in a men's league game a guy beats you off of a switch? He catches the ball under the right block. You're in the middle of the paint or in the left block, and you just kind of half-ass swipe at it because you're not going to body. Like the no layups rule doesn't apply to pickup. You're not trying to hurt somebody. Him scoring ultimately is like, all right, you know what? He beat me. Lay it in, take it out, and get going, and the both of you survive the day. You know what I mean? That was not what that was. I clearly had it beat. It was my way to the layup. I already got hit. Do not swipe in underneath. You're not blocking the shot. You're not taking the charge. I'm already in the air. Just get out of the way. That's what should have been done. Just get out of the way. So the fact that you didn't get out of the way that's where I have a problem with it.
Rico, do you think the 1-game suspension was enough by the skip?
Yeah, it was definitely enough. I mean, he's hurt anyway, which is weird. That was the thing. He's hurt, and he's playing a hurt guys, which is bizarre. So, bizarre. It's bizarre trying to understanding. Thank you. Go ahead, Phil. You good? Alec, you're up.
Alec Burks. Lick.
Rico.
Yo, what's up?
Hope you get better, man. I just wanted to talk about Jared Grasso really quickly.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's talk about him going to the Lakers. Can you think of any college coach that has had like a transition to the NBA that's been at least memorable? Like I know like you have guys like Billy Donovan that have at least like made the playoffs, but it doesn't seem like it's fared as well as most coaches.
No, it hasn't. It definitely hasn't fared as well. I think Quinn Snyder had a pretty good run. Like successfully, he got them to a couple of. Did he get them to a couple of conference finals or a couple of conference semifinals? He's been okay. Obviously, Donovan, like you said, and then everybody else is like not really. Oh, Hoiberg for a little bit, but not great. But no, college to the NBA has not been a great transition period for a lot of these guys.
Yeah, I don't really get it. I also think, at least in my opinion, the college game is just it's more fun. You can take a small program like that, a small school that most nobody's ever fucking heard of, and then take them as far as a lot of these programs go. So I don't know what really the attraction would be at that.
Oh, I would say Brad Stevens. We missed Brad Stevens. That's an obvious one. Brad Stevens went from college to the NBA and was at the top of the game. That's a bad one. Bad miss.
Is he in the Celtics like front office? Or
Yeah. He's built the roster. He's transitioned to a GM, but he was an unbelievable coach. That was a bad miss by me. I should have said that.
He actually, I want to give him credit. He knew when time was up, when his voice wasn't being heard in the locker room, and it went to an executive.
Yeah, I do give him credit with that. I always said he should still be on the sidelines just because I love watching his
he's
team
definitely
play.
playing a role
But
in the game plan.
No, he's in a better spot. He's in a great spot.
Also, weird question, Dukes. Is it your birthday?
Yeah.
Today?
Yeah.
All right,
Happy
Dukes.
birthday, dude.
Happy
Thanks.
birthday.
Yeah, 26.
Jesus Christ. I just
Fourth
turned
year at
37.
Bosco.
I didn't even know. I go on fucking LinkedIn this morning and I see Kevin McDougal. I didn't even know I followed you or had anything to do with you on LinkedIn, and that's where I found it.
Dude, the glazing's crazy.
What is he
on
good
LinkedIn.
at? What is he good at LinkedIn? What are his skills?
I think I was proficient at Microsoft Word.
Oh, okay. Yeah, everybody says Word. Do we even use
Took
Word
an Excel.
anymore?
I took an Excel class. So I was trying to get into business. I was
Proficient
like,
in Microsoft
Yeah.
Word. Do we even, healthy debate, do we even use Microsoft Word anymore?
Yeah, I'm going to actually find that. That's actually hilarious. I lied so much on my resume. Let me see. Do you have a LinkedIn?
No, I deleted it.
Can't find it right now. I'll let you know.
Had
when
it
I
for a
find
while, but deleted it.
Awesome. All right. Well, thanks.
All right,
guys.
thanks,
Good talking
Alec.
to you.
Good time. First time. There you go. Phil, next one.
JFK, you're on.
Rico, Charles Oakley was maybe the dirtiest player ever. He broke a guy's nose in a game in '87. I can't believe you said he wasn't dirty.
I was taking a little hometown route, man. He was a Knick. You know what I mean?
I mean, he played for Chicago.
'87
too,
was the year I was born as well. But yeah, he was. I know he played for them, and he played for the Raptors. Yeah, all right. Oakley was dirty. All right, you could have that.
Okay. Anyways, I wanted to do ESPN's post-spring college football rankings.
Sure.
Overrated, underrated, or perfect. I'm gonna read off some names.
It's been a little while. I'm not diving into the magazines just yet.
That's okay.
But
That's okay.
we'll get
I'm just
there.
gonna read them off. You let me know. I just want your opinion. All right, Georgia. Overrated, underrated, or perfect?
Probably perfectly rated. I mean, where are they? 1? They should be 1.
Yeah, number 1. Number 2, Ohio State.
Perfectly rated. I love Will Howard. I'm hoping Will Howard is the team that brings them a championship. He's an unbelievable player. Ohio State obviously know all about the receivers. Think the defense will be improved. Ohio State perfectly rated.
Number 3, Texas.
Overrated, just because it's Texas. It's got to be. Texas has got to be overrated. Oregon, underrated. I think Oregon's gonna be really, really good in that Big Ten. And I love Dylan Gabriel at quarterback. Is that who they got?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I love Dylan Gabriel.
Number 5, Notre Dame. But be careful here.
Who do they got running the show?
Riley Leonard, Duke.
Riley Leonard from Duke is who they're gonna roll with.
Correct. He's pretty good.
Maybe a little bit, just because it's Notre Dame. Maybe a little bit overrated.
Okay. All right.
They'll be fine.
So.
What?
You think so?
Just a little bit. Yeah, I think in name alone, Notre Dame gets a little bit of a benefit of a doubt.
I like Riley.
More than what they should. Like if they're really supposed to be 8, they put them at 5 because they know Notre Dame at 5 is sexier than Notre Dame at 8 on TV. Yeah, especially in the preseason rankings.
I think they walk into the playoffs.
Really? Well, the 12 teams now. That should be the goal every year for Notre Dame.
They have 2 national champs too.
What do you mean?
From the lacrosse team,
that.
Tyler Buckner. 2 wide. You know, Tyler Buckner's now a wide receiver.
2 national champs as a wide receiver. I like that.
It's kind of crazy if you look at the season Tyler Buckner was starting, how well they did, considering he was A, off the team the next year in Alabama, and B, just completely switched sports.
Yeah, that is impressive.
And they got the wide receiver from the lacrosse team who's like the bowl champ. I don't know.
The team worth a shot to get into the playoff and like the outside chance. I know I say it Kansas State's going to win the Big 12. Or couldn't win the Big 12.
Are they getting too cute though?
No, I think this kid is really good. What's his name? It's
I can't think of it right now. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, it's the quarterback with the long hair. He's got like a Riley or he's got an Austin or
Avery Johnson.
Avery Johnson. I was gonna say he's got a basketball player's name. That's what it was. Avery Johnson.
Yep. You want 5 through 10? Or do you want to call it there?
What'd you say?
You want 5 through 10? Or
yeah, you can do 5 through 10.
Number 6 is Ole Miss.
Maybe underrated. Ole Miss can play in that SEC, and they're one of those teams that's always giving Bama problems. I'd say Ole Miss is underrated.
Good.
Yeah, they're going to be really good.
Crimson Tide are next.
Perfectly rated. Maybe a little bit underrated because it's Alabama, but now without Saban, DeBoer, you got to maybe a little bit.
It's going to be an interesting year.
A little bit underrated. It's definitely going to be interesting. But this guy DeBoer wins everywhere he goes, so it's going to be interesting. You don't want to be the next guy. But I think Alabama's going to be, I don't know. It's a weird spot for them.
It is a weird spot. Number 8, this is a different one.
Very weird to see Alabama at 7. Very weird to see Alabama at 7. Who's 8?
Mizzou Tigers.
Yeah, I don't know enough about Mizzou to be that good. I know they got the good quarterback, but I don't know enough about Mizzou to be that good. I know they beat Kansas State last year and was impressive in that spot. The SEC is going to challenge them. So they're one of those teams who could take 2 to 3 losses and still be in the playoff. Mm-hmm. And they might be like they might be one of those teams who get better and better and better. And like Ole Miss a couple years ago, or A&M, or like the third SEC team who never gets in the playoff. That people would say, well, how much would you put these guys against Florida State? These guys against. So expect Mizzou to be that team, the sexy SEC team in. And I don't know too much about them. I'll be honest.
And I will say,
I'd like to see their schedule.
Mizzou has a quarterback that's so respectful that the coach will let him fuck his dog.
Oh, yeah. That clip. That clip was fucking something.
If you're going to take a quarterback, a long shot to win the Heisman.
He's a good young man.
He's a good young man. All right, number 9, Utah.
Underrated. Utah is killers.
And Cam Rising's back, too.
Yeah.
I love him.
Killers.
He's awesome.
Love Utah.
And then number 10, Michigan.
Wait, where is Utah again going to be now?
Hold
on.
Next to Colorado.
But they're going to be in the Big 12.
Yeah.
With Kansas State.
I think so, yeah.
Okay. So Kansas State could win the Big 12. They need Utah to get out of the way. The conference realignment's going to take a little while to get adjusted to.
Speaking of LinkedIn, by the way.
Two are coming out, right?
What?
Sorry, go ahead.
Speaking of LinkedIn, Cam Rising, join LinkedIn.
Cam Rising joined LinkedIn. Okay.
Just like our friend Jack Golke.
Exactly.
Hop on LinkedIn, buddy.
Who's
You're
10?
Not going anywhere. Michigan.
Oh, I get what you're saying. Michigan. Probably perfectly rated. Again, new spot, new guy. You don't have Harbaugh. You don't have the consistency. Lose the quarterback. We'll see how they are. They'll be competing for a playoff spot. So that's good. Yeah, it's good to get the juices flowing, man. 4th of July is when you should start cracking the magazines.
I know. It's a couple weeks away. I'm getting pumped.
Yeah. These schedules are rolling out. I'm already excited. It's crazy, though, because that makes you want to, like, speed through the summer to get to college football. Like, let's just enjoy the moment a little bit, too, you know?
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Anyways, best of luck with the elbow.
Appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Phil, load him up.
What do I do? Oh, Brennan from Rhode Island.
Rico.
What's up?
How's it going, man? It's the first-time caller, and I'll be honest, the first time listening as well.
All right. First time.
Big fan. Yep. So first things first, Tennessee not being on that list right there, just wild. That's neither here nor there.
What gets you so excited about Tennessee? Tell me from somebody who's unfamiliar with Tennessee. Tell me why Tennessee you're so excited about Tennessee.
Vol student here. I'll tell you what, Nico's the future, our quarterback. Just won the MVP of the Cheez-It Bowl.
Okay.
So bright future for him. We got number 1 overall projected pick, James Pierce at the end.
Okay.
But, that's really not what I wanted to hit on. What I wanted to hit on, it's going to be a good season for the Vols, but I really wanted to get your thoughts here. Hurley coming back to the Big East.
Yes.
Kim English still the best coach in the Big East. Healthy debate.
I don't know, man. I backed off of Oates got him to a Final Four. Oates is an unbelievable offensive guy, and I'm backing away saying he's the second best guy in the country. So you can't say you got the best guy in the conference, my man. Hurley's the best coach in the country right now. Bill Self is still up there as well. There's a lot of good coaches.
Kim English has the best vibe in the country.
Yeah, I mean that's because you're biased. We know all those guys up there.
No, I'm not biased. Like I would say, Anthony Grant is like
okay.
Like you want to talk about Lakers? Yeah, Anthony Grant.
Grant, right after Gruesome.
Wait till you see this roster this year as well.
I'm excited for you guys. I'm excited. Do you play at Seton Hall? We don't know yet. We'll be if there's any Providence guys. I always have the hookup at Seton Hall. I didn't use it last year. I'll use it this year. We'll take Dukes. We'll take Phil. We'll have a nice little spot at Seton Hall.
Healthy
if
debate.
Providence plays at Seton Hall, I'll go to that game.
Healthy debate. And this is
Hopefully
just,
it's
I'm asking a question here, but I saw Providence Twitter, which I love, like celebrating the recruits, but it seems like the national media is not giving them respect. So did they really do that good of a job in the offseason?
It's nothing new, dude. It's nothing
Providence
new, dude.
never
Look,
gets
we're
national
gonna throw it on the back. And we're just going to keep moving because we don't get the national spotlight.
Yeah.
And we will in a couple of years. Kim's going to bring us the future.
Don't
and we're not worried
forget,
about
listen, the Providence people, if they want to be mad at me, you don't love us, I picked you guys to go to the Final Four with Ryan Gomes, whenever the hell that was, as a 5 seed.
No, we love
I loved you guys, and you lost in the first round. So I love you guys.
You should see
one last thing, Bosco. Want to get your take. Missoula, look, I'm a big Celtics fan. I really don't think this guy's a good coach. I mean,
everybody's on him for that. I guess I'm not noticing enough of you. What are you mad about? The timeouts? What are you mad about?
Well, look, I mean, there's nothing insane in the playoff run
He's
yet.
got the best roster.
I will say throughout the season, I mean, some of his timeouts calling, I think you did see that one time in the playoffs, but his timeouts calling, his subbing, it just hasn't been. Look, I think if we have Ime Udoka, totally consensual relationship, by the way, or Brad Stevens, I think we have an even easier season than we had.
Yeah, easier season, but you might win the finals in 5. You know what I mean? So this guy.
Well, I think last year we won the finals as well.
Right. Okay. So that's the difference. You're looking at a second. I got you.
Celtics fan defending Joe Mazzulla. I think last year in the playoffs, when they went down 3-0, he got outcoached by Spo, and then in the next 4 games, outcoached Spo, but the Celtics went cold in Game 7. They lose. If that doesn't happen, Joe Mazzulla's narrative is totally different. Yes, during the regular season, the timeouts, the subbing, totally understand you on that front. Yeah. But I think that he's one of the most underrated coaches because especially when you lose like Marcus Smart, and I know like roster-wise, way better than last year. But when you lose like a Marcus Smart and like Celtics Twitter is kind of like, you better got this fucking right with like bringing in Drew Holiday, losing like the heart and soul and like Marcus Smart. Every Celtics fan forgot Marcus Smart in about 0.2 seconds when they saw that trade go through, and you have to manage all those egos. I don't know. I'm fucking impressed by
I
him.
wouldn't say in that moment. I feel like there was a lot of like. It took some time to get over Marcus Smart. I felt.
No,
like, from Celtics fans.
I agree. Like that was more Brad Stevens, but even like Joe Mazzulla, just what he's been able to do with like these personalities on the team, getting everyone to buy in. The fact that you could get like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown to kind of like not mesh because there's other been like Imi's been able to do that, but like navigate being like Tatum, like you are drawing so much attention, like. Don't worry about the points. I don't know. I'm impressed by him.
I think
overall.
Tatum's got to have a big game tonight. That goes without saying.
I think Jason Tatum's a good like litmus test for how much ball you know. I think if you think he's worse than like the 10th best player in the league,
but you agree he's got to shoot it well tonight.
I think you're an idiot. If you think he's better than like 4, then you.
I mean, he's been playmaking though.
I'm on team. I've been on team. I don't know if it's like but I like Jaylen Brown better, just the way he plays.
Right.
But I do think you're so dumb if you don't think Jason Tatum's a top 10 player.
No, he's unbelievable.
And people start watching NBA in May, which is no disrespect. I mean, like, yeah, like it's not like I watch just the Celtics and then I'm like catching up on the rest of the NBA.
Right.
But like, I don't know. People act like the season starts for the NBA Finals. Jason Tatum's been good the entire fucking year. It's a full body of work.
Yeah. All right, good call, Brent.
Yep.
Go Long Island.
Go Long Island. Phil, roll him out.
Mike from Jersey.
Bosco, you got me?
What's up?
All right, before I get to my healthy debate, I want to wish Dukes a happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
Thanks.
Dukes.
My favorite Dukes moment, Pick'em 2022. I don't think Bosco will remember this. He was on drugs. There was a Ted Kennedy debate.
Yes.
And Dukes from the clouds pulls Chappaquiddick.
I go Dukes. I think that was one of your first episodes.
I think that was the first where I was like too scared to even say
Yeah,
anything.
yeah,
I was just like sitting there. I was like, I fucking know this.
Yeah, the old time one was when you thought you were gonna pay everybody out of the errors.
Oh,
yeah, fucking
He's
Katie.
gonna Venmo
Katie fucked
everybody
me so bad.
$1,000.
I was like, Katie, can we please just lie about your pick? Like, I can't handle this. She's like, no, I'm not putting that next to my name. Get fucking reamed out. I was like, there's no chance this hits.
Do you just hate Tulane now?
Dude, listen, Toledo-Tulane is...
It's close.
It's not like
it's happened before.
inconceivable.
It's happened before.
People are like, how could you mess that up?
Yeah. If you're scrolling,
Be
you're
dumb.
writing it down, it happens.
Yeah.
But you thinking you could pay everybody back was just an all fucking timer.
Yeah, I really thought I could too.
All timer. All timer.
No, and by the way, I would do that again.
Exactly.
That was if I could get away with it.
I shouldn't tell that story. But it is what it is.
That's growth.
All right, well, thanks, Mike.
Just go to the next one?
Yeah, keep rolling.
Gerald from New York.
Just let me know when you got 2 left.
Gerald.
Oh, my Atlantis, Rico.
What's up, buddy?
I haven't talked to you guys in a while.
I know.
How you guys doing, huh? Happy birthday, dude.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you.
We're all doing all right.
All right, that's cool, man. Hey, so I got a joke for you, and then I got a really good, healthy debate for you.
All right, perfect.
So I'm not a hater or anything. This is just a joke. But what do you call a gay drive-by?
Well, maybe try another joke.
Oh, okay.
It's Pride Month, for Christ's sakes.
A full roll-up.
What's the healthy debate?
Okay, healthy debate. What's up with Caitlin Kwok? She is such a baller, dude.
Yeah, she's getting a bad rap, man. They don't want to see her succeed.
Yeah, I know, and they're all mad that she's not in the Olympics, but it's her first year, and I don't understand why everyone's mad.
Nah, come on. You got to put her in the Olympics.
True.
She's one of the
Hey, I'm a
12 best
baller,
players
too.
you got.
Yeah, hey, did you know I'm a baller, too? I went to college to play basketball. I have my own nickname.
What is it?
It's the Green Lake Baller. I grew up north of Seattle and always go to Seattle and play basketball, and I got a pretty good rep. Hey, so if you ever see Caitlin Kwok, will you tell her Gerald said what's up?
All right, definitely. Phil, please get me that.
I know a lot of celebrities.
All right.
Jerry from Long Island, you are on.
I love how the reconnect from like 8 months ago when that bit was like popping. You know what I mean? But we'll keep it going. Swing and miss every once in a while. I've called in swung and missed here and there, so it is what it is. Go ahead, Jerry.
Him,
I know, but it's like
Bosco,
he's a poor man.
You ever see Entourage?
Yeah, I've seen Entourage.
Funniest character, Drama or Ari? Which one?
So, I think because of screen time, So like bang
Kevin
for
Connolly, by the way.
bang,
I get that.
Yeah. Fuck Kevin Connolly. Bang for buck, you're getting more out of Ari. Like Ari's only taking. He's not in every episode. He's not as long in every episode. But like the perfect example was that U2 episode. He was only in it for I think those two scenes, but his two scenes are perfect. You know, like when he screws him over with the Laker game, and then so like bang for buck, I think you're getting usage rate, you're getting Ari, but drama to me is still just like top 5 of all time. Drama is all time. And every time him and Turtle are on the screen. Yeah, I think the one where he says about Jess Mancini. When he made Jess Mancini ride a bike home, like there's all time ones. I was rewatching it a couple weeks ago or a couple months ago, and Shauna, it was the episode where they go to the Aquaman, like the Comic-Con, and Shauna's getting mad at the both of them, and she's like, "Shut up, you and you." And Drama looks like I wasn't talking, but she just associates the two of them together, like Turtle was shooting his mouth off. So those two together are an all-time duo.
All right. Yeah, that's fair. Last thing, what belongs on an egg sandwich?
Bacon, salt, pepper, and cheese.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, thanks, Bosco.
All right. It's a weird one to end with. Go ahead. I think he's got hot takes on eggs.
Tim from Massachusetts.
Okay.
Rico.
What's up?
One question and then one healthy debate if I can.
Sure.
As you know, Gus was suspended by Skip for one game before it was found out that he too was injured and is out for 6 weeks. Right. What's your take on the one game suspension?
The one game's fine. I mean, he can't play for the 6 weeks, so by de facto, it works out to be 6 weeks, but the one game would have been fine.
So you're satisfied with the suspension, but you are dissatisfied with the apology. What will it take for Gus to satisfy you with an apology?
I just wish he didn't do it. Was more the thing. You can't go back in time once you do it. You can't go back in time. But
kiss your feet in the office?
No. Not these feet. They're gross. I don't know, man. I'll eventually get over it. It's just I'm very angry right now every time I try to do something in the house. You know what I mean? So.
All right.
That's where I'm at.
Healthy debate. A whistle in any pop or rock song is far better than any flute has ever been in any pop or rock song.
All right, so give an example of whistles in pop or rock songs. They're escaping. They're escaping.
Let's say Casey and the Sunshine Band, they do a lot of whistle verse.
Okay.
Anything with a flute in it, like Jeff Rotel.
Okay. Yeah, I could see that. I guess I would have to, I don't know it. You kind of came in from a curveball, which we like, but I'd have to know them off the top of my head. But I'm going to take your word for it. I'll listen now. I'll listen for whistles instead of a flute. Good?
He left.
He left? All right. I think you wanted to listen. Any more? Tim and Canton, great call. How many you got?
2 callers.
2, last 2? All right, perfect.
Then do you want to go into the last
Yeah, we can do that with the injuries for sure.
Derek, you're on. Derek from the chat.
Yo, what's going on, fellas? Dukes, happy birthday, man.
Thanks, Derek, from the chat.
Yeah, no problem, bro. Phil, what's going on, man? Yo, Rico.
What's up?
Sorry about the arm, dude.
Thanks, bro.
That was just tough to watch because you know what's so crazy? We was talking about this on Healthy Debate months earlier, rec ball league etiquette and stuff, and that was one of the rules that we had talked about, that you just don't take the charges, you just don't do. That was just bullshit, and you hate to see it, man. So and I'm sorry it had to be you. It's one of those things too. Out of all the people on the court who had that to the ball.
Yeah, you kind of knew it.
Sick, man. But I got an easy, healthy debate for the boys. Last time you helped me with the barbecue etiquette. Definitely good advice there. This time, I got amusement park. Healthy debate. Amusement parks, right? Are amusement parks still cool to go to? I got a couple younger cousins. They're in their 19s or late teens, early 20s, and they're just not interested in going to the amusement park. And I'm like, yo, we can make it fun. We can pack some food, hit the water park early. You know, you get there early, so you hit the water park early. This is usually my schedule. You hit the water park early. Then you start hitting the ride.
Yep.
Midday, you want to get your lunch in. and then you go back for like your favorite rides again. Then you start hitting like the late night stuff, like the Tall Tower. You want to get that one at night, like
Yeah,
the one
I
where you can
think
see the parking lot from.
it's been a while since I went to an amusement park. You know what I mean? And then
Has it?
down the road, I'm going to be on the different road of the amusement park, like, being the chaperone. But that's down the road. But it's hard, man. Like, I went when I was like 27, 28 with my younger brother, and who wanted to go on all the rides. Or maybe I was like 25. Maybe it was like 10 years ago. Dude, those rides bang you up as an older guy. I'm serious, bro. They bang you up. You're shaking and moving and hitting things that you didn't realize. Like, you're getting a headache. It's loud. I think you don't get as excited as you were a little kid. When you were a little kid, you felt like you were going 600 miles an hour. Now you're kind of like,
that's a good point.
you get off and you're kind of like, man, that was kind of quick. Like, that was like a
That's a good point.
That was
like
a minute and a half ride. Yeah, like the rides are shorter than you remember. You didn't have the energy to walk around all day. We used to do like 25,000 steps in an amusement park and had no issues. Now it's like, I don't want to be. I'd rather be at the resort. So I think amusement parks are like dying for middle-aged type people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like us, the ones that we
Yes.
Because I'm 31 and I'm starting to feel like that. I'm like, man, I'm pushing it, but is it even something that I think I'm holding on?
I don't know if amusement parks are cool for even 14-year-olds nowadays. The way the world's going, they're still cool.
Dude,
all right, I thought everybody got soft and wants to stay inside with the phones.
I know you have a broken arm, but I think a healthy debate field trip to Six Flags. I think you're much needed for a Six Flags trip. It still hits. You go, it still hits.
Yeah.
King DeKalb front row. Come on, fastest and tallest.
With the homies.
I don't know, man. I get banged up on those things. I'll do it. I'll definitely do it.
El Toro, like so old, it's shaking. You think
How
it's
is
gonna
Six
fall
Flags? How's the crowd at Six Flags?
Brutal, but it's the best.
Is it really brutal?
I mean, you know how like crowds could get.
My mother and father would always say when we went to Hershey Park, like we would go to Hershey because it was like nicer. But when you went to like Dorney Park or even Six Flags, like they would call them Jenny Jones people. That's a throwback. It was a TV show. It was like Jerry Springer, but it was a worse version of Jerry Springer. So you would see like people with like who shouldn't be wearing like low cut tops and fucking
Yeah, definitely.
call them Jenny Jones people.
Did you tell on yourself? Have you never been to New Jersey Six Flags?
Oh, I have.
Okay.
100%. Went for my brother's 10th birthday.
We got to go back.
Right before it closed.
Wow.
For the season. For the season. The Batman and Robin when they shoot you out and you race.
Dude, the Superman ride. Have you seen this?
No, I haven't seen the Superman ride.
Let me pull it up really quick. It is seriously one of the coolest things ever.
I can't believe we're going to Six Flags. We talked to
Are people still getting hurt on those things too, or is that
All
like
the time.
slowed down a little bit?
What's the Superman ride?
Should I put it on? Should I do the YouTube of it?
No, you should do the Rumble.
Oh, Rumble, yes. Here, I don't know how to explain it. Can't show it.
All right. Is it a roller coaster?
Yes, but it's like hard to explain. Like they bring you up, so you're like this, and you're flying.
Oh,
so
like you're
straight
flying?
down, and your legs are up. It's sick.
That's pretty crazy. Yeah, I don't know. There was nothing. Healthy debate. There was nothing better than roller coasters as a kid.
They were the best.
You could just spend all day. Then you would get the thing, the magnet, and put it on your fridge. I rode all the roller coasters at Hershey Park. I did all this. I did all that. Roller coasters were a jam.
All right here.
Maybe play a game, win a stuffed animal.
See, we were not.
the water game.
Oh, that's pretty sick.
It's like you start like that.
That's pretty sick.
Oh, that's so good. That looks crazy.
You can't have your phone. You can't have nothing on your pockets. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, like people's phones drop.
Oh my god, bro, that's nuts.
There's another one like the Green Lantern. I think they got like last time when I was like 17 that I went. It's like a standing up one, which is like unique.
That's nuts. Like you're flying. That's pretty sick. I don't know, man. Yeah, it was a good trip down memory lane with the amusement parks. Thanks, Derek.
All right, fellas.
All right,
Have a
enjoy
good one.
it. You could make it a good day for your cousins too, by the way. That's a good move by him. 1920, you could make it a good day.
Yo, I got a healthy debate for you.
Sure.
What's the best month to go to a amusement park?
Okay, so August, you're in the depth of heat, so I would say no to August.
I would say August is the best, honestly.
Nah, all dog days of summer.
Yeah, they're the dog days. You need something fun to do.
I know the answer.
Oh, yeah? What's the answer?
October.
No, you're all fools. It's April. You go in April. It's comfy weather. There's nobody there. There's no fucking lines.
Well, I didn't say August. I didn't even give my answer yet.
Okay, well, what is your answer? It's probably wrong unless you say April.
I think you're talking me into April. Make your case for April.
I fucking will.
I
Me and
would've
my
said
buddies.
May,
Me and my buddies used to go every
June.
April in college, and we would get off a ride and immediately just walk around and get back on it.
Yeah.
Shit's awesome, and you ride the same roller coaster however
April
many
is a
times
good
you want
time.
to do it.
You got Easter break. If it's late in the right year, you can get Easter break. You can catch that. Yeah, April's probably the right way to go.
I think October for the same reasoning, but I know that like at Six Flags they have haunted theme. So they
Yeah, I'm not big on the.
You don't like haunted houses.
No, I'm not big on that. You could talk me into September. When we went like September 12th, something like that. That's a great day.
Did you think of September 12th because you didn't want to say September 11th?
No.
And then you were like the day after.
I was trying to say the day of my brother's birthday. That's all. That's the way to go.
No, because that's kind of where I thought I was going.
Yeah, no. Middle of September, right before it closes. If you don't care about college football, or even if you don't care about the NFL as a little kid, that's a great day to go to. Sunday, bang it up. Phil, load him up.
PK, you're on.
DK, but thanks. Happy birthday, Duke.
Thanks,
Rico, I saw your suggestion to my guy Brad about getting Billy Joel to sing Your State of Mind at Belmont.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know if that's attainable, but if they pulled that off, it'd probably be one of the coolest moments in
Unbelievable.
horse racing history.
It would be unreal. I feel like Billy would do it, man. He's a legend. He wants to do the cool stuff. I don't know about him going up to Saratoga, but if you could get Billy to do it, it would be unreal. To make him do a double.
Yeah.
Have him do that, and then have him do that, and then have him do Seeing the Lights Go Out on Broadway.
That would be. I mean, I'm a big horse racing guy. In fact, I don't know if you remember the Florida Derby or the Pegasus. Actually, I called in and told you about a few of those horses. Brad, I guess you met him with Dave.
Good
that
guy.
was the guy
Really
I was
good
telling
guy.
you about.
Really good guy.
Yeah, that's my boy. Yeah, Brad's a good guy.
Really, really good guy. Yeah, if we could pull it off, we could pull it off. We also have to try to get Dave to do Riders Up.
Yeah, that would be awesome. I mean, Dave would be great for the sport. I don't know why they don't embrace him more. It's a great sport if you're into it. It's super.
It's better than better than Jeter doing it remotely. I'll say that.
100%. That was
stupid.
I don't disagree.
Stupid. So all right, DK, thanks, bro.
Take it easy.
What do you got, Dukes?
Last one.
Sure.
Jerry from Queens.
All right.
Wow.
What's up, guys?
What's
Dukes,
up?
happy birthday. I'm not a birthday guy, but I'll wish you a happy birthday, Dukes. You're a good man. Real quick, just chiming in on the Six Flags and amusement parks. As a DOE teacher who's had to chaperone a Six Flags trip in my recent years, let me tell you, it's not what you think it was when you were a kid.
Yeah.
Because number one, your stomach is not going to handle it like you used to.
I told you.
I was a front row nitro.
I'm the first guy
Superman
saying
guy.
that. I was the guy
rode
saying
all
you're
the
getting
rides
banged
as a
up. You
kid.
get banged up at these rides as an older age.
I went on 2 rides. You know, I'm a hotshot young teacher with the high school kids. I couldn't hang. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, I don't think I went like 10 years ago. I couldn't hang. Now I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. No shot. I mean,
They never
maybe
made
that's
me
just
knock on
baby.
wood. They never made me throw up though. I never felt like nauseous coming off.
I think we have to go.
All right.
Like
have to. And healthy debate, Rico. I'm sorry your thoughts and prayers on the injury, but healthy debate. Did you not be the guy that was like taking charges in a celebrity game?
Yeah.
Like
when you're
as that guy,
never,
you can't
never,
get mad.
never from somebody elevated through the air.
Of course, and I start my men's summer league that I play every summer on Monday, and now I'm worried about getting hurt after what you went through. But you're a guy that also, you could have hurt somebody taking a charge.
I
They
disagree.
come down on their elbow.
Both parties on the floor. Nobody's getting hurt that way. And if you know how to take it, you take it when no one's elevated.
What Ghost did is scum. It's scum. I agree. It's as a guy that's playing in men's leagues, once the guy's in the air, you get away. But taking charges in a men's league is also pretty, I don't know, questionable too. Just healthy debate.
Questionable,
I'm a
but
rider.
not if you know how to do it. And you're not doing it when anybody's elevated.
Fair. And then
And turn
I don't
their
know
back,
if you saw. I don't know if you saw Rothstein put out the ACC-SEC matchup.
I did.
Duke has to be afraid of Bama, right? Like, Duke was supposed to come to – I think Shire's a little bit of a bitch when it comes to the schedule.
I think that goes back to Krzyzewski. They never played Maryland in the Big Ten Challenge. How does that happen?
Yeah, and we were supposed to be playing them at Arthur Ashe, and they don't want to come play now. They don't want to play fucking Bama because Bama played UNC already. Why we got to see that again?
Right. I kind of like that, keeping the theme of the series. But it's tough, man. I think Duke gets a little bit of preferential treatment when they make their schedules like that or different challenges like this.
I mean, I know you used to be a Duke guy, but you got to call out Shire.
I definitely am. I like Shire, but they're definitely getting a little bit of preferential treatment when the schedules come with this. Like, it wouldn't surprise me if they reached out to Duke and said, who do you want to play? And then they said Auburn.
Yeah, for sure.
That would not surprise me. There was, for 5 years or at least, where the Big Ten Challenge, ACC Big Ten, why did they not play Maryland? That was the one everybody wanted to see. You know what I mean? So.
Last thing before I go, I know I called in last week. My team unfortunately lost on Monday, Yankee Stadium, 2-0, tough game. But being on the stadium field and coaching on the field, it just made me think: is there a better job in sports, like a better position to be than a starting pitcher in Major League Baseball? Like
I think
4 days out of the week, you're just chilling on like the most pristine baseball field, taking shagging fly balls during BP. The day after you start, you literally have nothing to do, just like ice and recovery. You can probably go out the night after you pitch.
Because I think everyone says backup. Everyone says backup quarterback, but you don't get to do anything. Starting pitcher, you're getting to do something. I think starting pitchers are pretty.
Well, not to mention if you're a backup quarterback and you get thrown into a game, your starter goes down. There's pressure on you now.
Yeah.
You got to have the headset on all game, listening to the plays. Starting pitcher, when you're not pitching, you're not coming in the game. You have nothing to do.
No, I think starting pitcher's a pretty cush job. That's a good call.
And then when you throw a gem, you're the guy. You in front of the whole crowd on the pump. It was just something I thought about. Like, imagine doing this every day. What's the best position to do it at? I think starting pitchers.
I agree. It's a good one, Gary. Appreciate it. Got it? Got it? Yep. Perfect. All right. Let's do the final word, some of the dirtiest injuries, and let's decide where it's at with Perry Ellis. So I want to tell you about Perry Ellis. Work ready, play ready, Perry Ellis, always ready. Perry Ellis is an iconic American fashion and lifestyle brand with global reach that includes a full range of categories spanning sportswear, fragrance, watches, footwear, and more, designed with real life in mind, so it moves better, cleans easier, travels well, and goes the distance. Perry Ellis is versatile, optimistic, fresh, effortless, and inclusive. Made for today's modern man, this versatile lifestyle collection of American sportswear marries design and performance with product attributes including four-way stretch, resist spill, machine washable, and many more. Perry Ellis allows our guy to be ready for any situation, travel well, and go the distance. Shop now at PerryEllis.com. The shirt is unbelievable. I wear it as much as I can. It's an unbelievable shirt. Got 3 or 4 more of them. Shop now at PerryEllis.com. All right, final word. Let's break down like 5 or 6 of the worst injuries in sports.
All right. How about?
Or let's do this. Let's do this game. Okay? Cut it as a TikTok. Neely, I know you're working hard out there. We'll give Neely a compliment. Give me 5, and I have to blind rank them. That's a trend, right?
Okay, yes, but can I how far are we going?
What do you mean?
There's some death on here.
Oh, no, we're not doing death.
Like Eric LeGrand.
No, we're not doing that.
All right, so you know what? I'll just name 5.
Fine. How about Christian Eriksen going into cardiac arrest?
Yeah, we're not doing that one.
Clinton Malarchuk getting his throat slashed. He didn't die.
That was dirty. So blind. I'm doing that as a blind ranking.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I just have to.
I know. I got to throw it at you.
Paul George's leg snap.
Paul George's leg snap.
Kevin Ware.
All right. Paul George. I don't know what's coming. Paul George 3. Kevin Ware is next.
Kevin Ware.
Kevin Ware is 1. I'm going to take my chances with the rest of them. I'm going to put Kevin Ware at 1.
Okay. DeMar Hamlin.
Well, are we talking dirtier injuries or we're just talking worst injuries in sports?
We're doing most gruesome injuries.
Yeah, most gruesome injuries. All right, DeMar Hamlin, I'm going to say 2.
Joe Theismann.
Ooh, I have to put that at 4 now, but maybe would put that at Paul George.
I was gonna say, I mean, once you have all these blindly ranked, I want to do a spin zone. The 5 nicest athletes.
No, do you have one that you want to give him?
Do you have an injury?
No, I
No?
was gonna say Kevin Ware.
What about Sean Livingston?
Todd, do you know Todd Bertuzzi?
Yeah, but I don't know I don't remember the play he did.
Fought a guy and punched him in the back of the head as he was skating away. Guy broke 3 things in his neck, career ended.
Oh, yes, I did hear about that with Todd Bertuzzi. So that's gruesome. That shouldn't be 5. Yeah. But that's an unfortunate game with the blind rankings. Go ahead. What are the 5 nicest to end it?
5 who give me 5 of the nicest athletes in sports history that would never hurt a soul.
I was going to say, all right, Mahomes, maybe?
Are you putting Derek Jeter on this list?
I don't want to, but it's a good answer.
He hurt pussy.
It's a good answer. I think you could put Steph up there. Like, there's a lot of like
Russ.
Russ is a
Wilson.
I was saying Westbrook.
Wilson.
I would put Ross Wilson up there. I'm trying to think of who else is like the nicest guys in the world. I don't think Trout would hurt anybody.
No,
like,
Trout's.
I'd put Trout on that
Trout's
list.
friends with Stephen Shea.
And then there's a million like role player guys who I don't think would hurt anybody.
Scotty Scheffler wouldn't hurt anyone but $80 pants.
No, it's $80 pants. Scotty Scheffler wins again, man. Jesus Christ, he's on such a tear. All right, so that's that, Phil. That was a weird way to end it, but that's nice guys. There's a lot of nice guys in sports. There you go. Speaking of nice guys, Father's Day weekend. Go take care of your dads. That's a healthy debate. Enjoy it. We'll see you on Monday.